Hi YouTube, it's Courtney. I'm checking in for my day 10 pre-op liquid diet update. I wanted to just let everybody know how I'm doing and how New Year's went and what we did, which were just wild people. So I'll start with my stats. I am, my highest weight is 345. And that was before I started with the bariatric program and when I started with them. And I started my pre-op liquid diet at 339.6, and then that was on Christmas Eve. And today I weighed in at 329.3 for a total of almost 10.3 pounds. Yeah, that happened. So I'm staying right on track with the goal. My graph is going straight down. It's the first time it actually is going down instead of just struggling to get down anywhere. So here we go. This is the lowest I've weighed in the last year. It feels good to finally be getting back down to what I'm a little bit more used to. Not great, obviously, because I'm still over 300 pounds, but, you know, perspective. Liquid diet's going well. I'm pretty much over food at this point. Still jonesing after peanut butter, but that's fine. I can have that in like 2 weeks. And it's still rough watching Josh eat dinner, but I'm getting over it. New Year's Eve was pretty boring. Tara and I just hung out. Actually, it was kind of fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. We watched Rocking New Year's Eve and we played Scrabble. I kicked her butt, but that's okay. I don't think she was very happy with that. We had a bit of an emotional evening, but she can talk about that if she wants in her video. And then we watched the ball drop, went to bed, and that's about it. I drank my hot cocoa and called it a day. It was okay. It was a quiet New Year's for me. I usually go up to a big party every year and get totally drunk and do shots and crazy things and end up home at like 4 a.m. So this year it was actually kind of nice to just relax and not do anything. It's the first time I've done that in a long time. It's been quiet around here. I didn't work on Wednesday because I had my pre-op testing, which I talked about, and I'm off again. I'm off for the rest of the week, and I won't go back to work until Monday. I'll finish up some stuff at work on Monday and Tuesday, and then it's my surgery. So I've got 4 days and a wake up before my surgery, and that's mind-blowing to me. It still doesn't feel quite real yet, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just kind of going through the motions right now, I guess, is what I'm saying. So, if you missed it, or if this video, you're watching it first, there's another video, I'll link it below. I did my giveaway video. You're getting a lot of stuff if you go and leave a comment and let me know what your biggest goal for 2015 is, and I'll put you in a randomizer and we'll find out who's the winner. I will draw on Tuesday night before my surgery, and I'll let you guys know who wins, and then whoever wins is going to have to send me a private message, or they can add me on Facebook, and we'll ship out that package to you guys. Yeah, so here we are, 2015, pre-op liquid diet, about to have major surgery. How am I feeling? Okay, this isn't my first surgery. I've had 4 major surgeries before. I had 3 different knee surgeries for dislocating patella. I don't think I've ever talked about that before, but I have a really long 7-inch scar. That's a culmination of 2 different scars from 2 different surgeries. I've had my quad completely restructured. I had screws put into my shin. I've been non-weight bearing for 12 weeks at a time. There was almost an entire year where I was on crutches pretty much. I had surgeries back to back for 3 years, and that's where a lot of my weight came from because I couldn't be active. I was in so much pain all the time. Then on my third knee surgery, I had my medial patellofemoral ligament, which is a ligament that runs on the inside of your leg, across your knee, or down your knee, I guess, down your leg. And I had it replaced with a cadaver ligament, so I have a ghost knee. But these were all extremely painful surgeries with very long rehabs that had me out of commission for a while. Braces from my ankle to my hip that were locked and that I couldn't bend, and just getting in and out of the shower, taking care of myself, or doing anything that anybody takes for granted, getting in and out of my car. It was really a rough few years for me, and there was a lot of depression and a lot of issues with those surgeries, not to mention just the pain management from, being in your young 20s and having to deal with all this reconstructive surgery. So my knee is, thankfully, knock on wood, very, very stable at the moment, and I think now is a good time to have the surgery and further everything for that, and see if I can get it rehabbed even more. I'm actually interested to see what the knee does as I go down, because I still have severe swelling and edema in my knee from all the trauma over the past few years. And I'm interested to see if it goes down with my weight, because I think right now it's continuously swollen because of my weight that I'm putting on it. So I'm hoping as I lose weight, I can have less pressure on my knee and the swelling will go down, because right now it's massive. And then I also had my gallbladder removed a year ago. It was emergency gallbladder, but I had been having severe gallbladder attacks that kept landing me in the hospital, and they could never find out what was wrong with it. So I they finally caught the stone in the neck of my gallbladder. It was an emergent surgery because I wasn't pushing all the bile through, and I was in the hospital for 2 days. That left me really sick for a few days, but I mean, I went for an interview 2 days after that surgery, so if it's anything like the gallbladder surgery, I'll think I'll be fine. So I'm not really worried about anesthesia or surgery. I know I've been through it 4 times with no issues other than the debilitating nausea afterwards. That is my biggest fear with the surgery, is the horrible, horrible nausea that I get. Every single surgery that I've had, I've been sick for days. The car rides are terrifying, and I throw up a lot, and it's just really uncomfortable for me. And that's with every type of nausea medication. They were giving me nausea medication for chemo patients, and they couldn't get it under control. My third knee surgery wasn't so bad because they put me on a nausea patch 2 days beforehand, so I had that on me when I went into surgery and for a day afterward, and that seemed to keep everything at bay, but I still did get sick after the car ride home. And that was an ambulatory surgery, so they did it, and then I was home like 3 or 4 hours after surgery. With the gallbladder surgery, I was really nauseous for the first 4 or 5 hours, and then after like hour 5 or hour 6, I got hungry, and then I got up and I got moving, and things were a little bit better. The biggest thing was the pain, but I know how to handle that and manage that now, so, especially with like the getting up and the abdominal pain. Other than that, I think I'm ready for the life change. I think it's interesting because I have moments, like small little moments, where I freak out. Not like screaming or crying or anything, but just like quiet, like internal, holy shit, what am I doing? I can't believe I'm about to do this. Or that it's here and that I'm willingly going into this. So, yeah, I mean, it's coming. And I'm really excited for it. So right now I think it's just getting to next week and getting everything ready to go, and bringing my friend Paul up to be here for the surgery. Josh and Paul will be there for the surgery. Tara won't be. She'll be at work because she has pretty much exhausted her PTO time. And if you watch her videos, you know her boss is giving her a really difficult time right now. So she won't be there, but she'll come down afterwards. I'm having the surgery at Hudson Valley Hospital Center in Westchester County, and my doctor is Dr. Eric Summer. He's amazing. Something funny that I didn't say the other day about my pre-op testing at the hospital. I was going in for my x-ray for my chest to make sure I don't have pneumonia. And I walked up to the reception desk in radiology, and I handed her my paperwork, and she said, "Oh, you're a sleeve." And I was like, "Yeah." And I'm thinking in my head, if somebody's saying, oh, you're a sleeve, you either know somebody that's had the surgery or you've had the surgery yourself, because nobody just says, oh, you're a sleeve. Like, they know what they're talking about. So, she's like, I had the surgery too. Dr. Summer was my surgeon. I was like, oh, really? When did you have the surgery? And she said, in April. And I was like, wow, you look really good. And she did. She looked excellent. I would have never guessed that she was a bariatric patient, which I guess is the end goal. But she was only 9 months out, and that's amazing. And I asked, she's like, yeah, I've lost 125 pounds. And I was like, what? Like 125 pounds? And I couldn't help myself. I was like, can I ask you what your high weight was? And she's like, yeah, it was 325. And I was just like I was like looking at myself, and I was like, whoa, okay. Because when I saw Dr. Summer for my pre-op visit, he was like really hemming and hawing about giving me a weight, and he was like, well, he's like, I know you'll lose around 125 pounds. And I was like, and that's conservative. He's like, but if you really want, you can lose more. He's like, I prefer to see it at around 150 or more, but, you know, let's take it day by day. And I'm thinking to myself, well, you know, here's one of your patients. And she was like in her mid-50s, maybe early 60s. And she had lost 125 pounds already, and she's only 9 months out. I mean, that was mind-blowing to me. It just really kind of put everything in perspective to me, to meet somebody face-to-face that had my surgeon and was really happy with the result. So that was very encouraging. It was very, very encouraging. Because, you know, as a fat kid, the token fat kid, you try to lose weight, and you never think you're going to be normal, and you never think that you're going to be able to wear, you know, regular clothes and have a normal life and be able to do things that you want to do. Like, you know, there's a lot of things that I'd love to be doing that I just think are prohibitive with my weight, like kayaking and even like water skiing and things like that. And I used to love to whitewater raft. I've done it a few times, and I actually hurt my knee doing it once, but it was mostly because of my weight, and my weight was a big factor to that injury, and I would be lying if I said it wasn't. So, being able to see somebody that looked pretty much quote-unquote normal, and they're only 9 months out from surgery, and they're only 10 pounds away, actually now 4 pounds highest weight away from my weight right now, and that was just really encouraging for me. It's one thing to see all the bigger BMI people, or even just the women that hover around me, like Jennifer Bleacher and Lacey RNY. You know, you see all these people that started at this weight, and you see where they are now, and you just cannot picture it. You can't even fathom yourself being there. And I think that's where I am right now. I'm really excited for the surgery, but at the same time, it's kind of like this weird disconnect. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm having the surgery, but nothing's going to change. You know, like, it's just going to be the same. Like, nothing's going to change. And I know it will, and I intellectually and logically know that, yes, it will change. There's no way that I can't lose weight on the surgery unless I really, really fuck it up. But just to know that, I mean, having all this support and seeing where everybody is right now and seeing all the amazing losses that people are having, knowing that, like, really helps. It really helps somebody go and do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, I literally am going to be the one that walks myself into that OR on Wednesday next week, and I'm going to be the one that decides that this is my path and what I decide to do. And I can't ask for a better way to start out a year. You know, every year you start out with these grandiose schemes of how I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to try Weight Watchers this year. I'm going to be calorie counting, and I'm going to go to the gym, and this is what's going to happen. And you get so frustrated with your weight loss. And it just becomes like this, you know, you set up everybody for failure. And it's amazing because you're not just disappointing yourself, you tell everybody else in your life that you're doing this, and then you don't succeed, and it kind of makes you look bad, and it kind of disappoints your family. So I think this year is going to be a very exciting year for everybody, and I'm really super excited to go on the journey with all of you who have been, again, very supportive and helpful and just wonderful human beings that I've met. I think we're all very lucky. We have such decent human beings. And maybe that's the fat complex. Maybe just we're used to being nice people because that's the only way we can have friends. But Everybody's so nice. Everybody's really nice. So I'm gonna give a shout out. Chandra, she's doing amazing as per usual. Amy gets a VSG. She's another one of the Sleeve Sisters that's coming up in January. I've just started following Losing It Lulu. I have my list down here. Sorry. And she is actually having the surgery on the same day as me, and I'm really excited to see where she goes. She's doing really well. She's been doing cute little product reviews, which I believe it's her boyfriend. And I wanted to give another shout out to Ranga VSG. She is on day 2 of her pre-op diet, and she's doing really well. I'm excited to see where she goes. She's my first Aussie friend, so that's really cool to have somebody all the way down in Australia that's following my journey. So I'm going to continue to follow yours. And I've just started watching Mandy Revised Army Wife. I don't know how I've missed her, but she is on pre-op day 10, and I believe her and I are having a surgery day apart. She goes in the day before me. And CCVSG, she's been an amazing supporter, and I have never seen a video from her because she hasn't been posting them. But yesterday, I think it was yesterday, she posted her VSG introduction, and she's super cute and sounds really nice, and she's an art teacher, and I have a soft spot for art teachers because I'm a graphic designer. And it looks like she's going to have an awesome time and an awesome journey. She starts in February, so I can't wait for more videos from her and to learn more about her. And then, of course, my sister, Melissa Collins. She's awesome. Her and I have been just talking and talking, and she's just one of the most supportive people that I've come in contact with, and I've really clicked with her, and I enjoy talking to her. Then I can't wait to meet her hopefully next month in Orlando. Other than that, I just wanted to say that it's been a wild ride, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I can't wait to see what 2015 brings, and I'm excited to meet everybody along the way. Just so you guys know, I'll actually be at WLSFA San Diego in April, so let me know if you're coming, because Tara and I will both be there, and I'm really excited to finally meet everybody. We've booked our room. I have to just buy my flight, and then everything will be set. I'll probably do that in the next few weeks. So I hope everybody's having a great week and that you have a great weekend. I'll try to check in again over the next few days and let everybody know how it's going. And here's another 17-minute video for you, Melissa. I hope you liked it. Have a great weekend. Bye.